Hello, everybody, and welcome to We Take You Places, the podcast for international students at the University of Marburg. Today, we will talk to you about enjoying your free time in Marburg. Great education is not all the city has to offer students. There are many opportunities to chill out or have some fun. In this episode, Polina will introduce you to some of the entertainment options in Marburg. After listening, you'll be closer to being a professional Marburger, so let's dive in.
My name is Polina, and today we're going to talk about your free time in this charming town. Whether you are interested in history, nature, culture, or simply relaxing, Marburg offers plenty of options to enjoy your free time. From wandering through streets steeped in medieval charm, to a vibrant nightlife and outdoor adventures, Marburg has something for everyone. Join us as we explore the diverse leisure options. I invited my friends Masa, Zoe, and Nini to tell us about their free time preferences. So, what do you guys like to do in your free time in Marburg?
Yes, so I don't have much of a free time because I'm a medicine student and I also work. If it's not weekend, then I am probably either playing piano. I also like to do something with my flatmates. As I told you in my last podcast, I have 39 flatmates, so there is a lot happening in our student dormitory in the castle. Sometimes we watch movies together and we do different activities, basically that.
Yeah, so I love having coffee with my friends. I sometimes go out for a walk, and then, I also play basketball when I was in Japan, so I continue playing basketball here.
Mm-hmm. I like partying. In Marburg we have different clubs. Yeah, you can go have fun there, drink, talk to people. You can also get to know other people and with other cultures, nationalities. I like it very much. There are events from university itself. They organize some events with international students. I like them also very much. I join them when I have the time. Yeah, also drinking coffee with friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that already sounds very interesting. We will certainly talk more about different places to go to here, but first, let me introduce Marburg to you. Marburg is a city in Hesse with around 72,000 inhabitants, of which about 25,000 are students. The city is known for its historical old town with half-timbered houses, winding alleys, and the castle on the hill. Marburg is located on the Lahn River, surrounded by hills and forests, and the city center is compact and easy to explore on foot. Our students will find a wide range of courses at our university, one of the oldest universities in Germany. But in addition to studying, Marburg offers many leisure activities. For those interested in historical options in Marburg, the town offers fascinating sites and attractions that provide insight into its rich heritage and past. So, let's ask Masa, Zoe, and Nini for some recommendations in this beautiful city. Could you tell us which historical site impresses you the most and why?
Yeah, so for me, especially the Landgrafenschloss is the castle up on the hill, and I like it because from there you have a great view of Marburg, and I love it especially in the evening. Mm-hmm. And also, I think it's the best place to go out for a walk because there's a main route which connects to the front side of the castle, but there's also a route into a forest, and then you go right behind the castle, but it's still castle and you can use it. Mm-hmm. So I really like this, looking for a new way to get to the castle.
Yeah, that's cool.
My favorite historical site of the Marburg is the castle because I also lived there, but I never get bored of it because it's so beautiful and it has such a nice view, and it's also 1 minute from my room, so I can just come down, take a deep breath, take a walk and return to learning, Yeah. So it's really, really beautiful and also a favorite place to get together also for many young students.
Mm-hmm. Right. The Landgrafenschloss is dating back to the 13th century. Once it was the residence of the first Landgrave of Hesse, and now it houses the University Museum for Cultural History. But the castle is not the only historical place to visit in Marburg. Make sure to go see the St. Elizabeth's Church, which is a historical and architectural marvel. This church isn't just a building, it's a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, being Germany's very first purely Gothic church. And as I told you before, Marburg University is one of the oldest in Germany, and it looks like Hogwarts, by the way, so check it out. It was also founded in the 13th century, and these buildings are storytellers of the past in Marburg. But aside from historical sites, there is a lot to do for students. Bar hopping, for example, is very popular in Marburg and offers a vibrant nightlife experience where people can explore a variety of cozy pubs, lively bars, and trendy nightclubs. From traditional German beer halls to modern cocktail lounges, there is something for everyone to enjoy. But let's ask our students to get a better overview about nightlife in Marburg. What is your favorite club or bar in Marburg?
Earlier it was Nachtsalon at the main station, but sadly it was closed because it wasn't making much profit. And my new discovery is the Culture House Kili. It's a new techno club. There is much of techno and psytrance, and I really like that type of music. So I was once there till now because it's very new, but I would recommend it for sure. And otherwise, maybe Cafete, There was also techno in the past, but now it's a jazz bar, and I'm not a fan of a jazz, but earlier I really enjoyed some great nights in Cafete. And but for the jazz lovers, welcome. And there is also KFZ, where there are also some really great parties, and the Trauma. But yes, as the clubs, I would say these four.
Yeah.
I have two bars that I like. One is called Bierwerk. It's in Oberstadt. And I like it because every day they have like some kind of events. And I think on Friday it's karaoke night or something. And yeah, I just like listening to people singing while drunk. And then second bar I like is the Hinkelstein. This is also in Oberstadt, and there you can have a beer called Bierbol. It's like a peach beer. Peach in the beer. And then it's sweet, but it's also like a bitter taste. I really love it. Yeah.
Cool. Don't forget to keep an eye out for flyers and social media announcements advertising themed parties, student nights, and special events organized by student associations or university. But what can you do when the weather is not so good, like rain or winter? Let's hear what our guests have to say about it. What do you do when it rains?
I mean, it rains a lot lately, especially. When it rains, I don't want to leave the house. I just want to stay inside. I just want to drink a cup of tea, drink a cup of coffee, and as I said, don't leave the house.
But if you do?
To drink coffee, to just meet friends. But normally I prefer to stay at home and not do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm rather an indoor person, so I will stay indoors or go to the library if I want to study. But also sometimes I go out for a coffee, and then there's a cafe where you can play chess, so I just go out and play chess with my flatmate.
When it rains, I usually sleep in my cozy room, or I read a book, or I learn. I really like to learn actually when it rains. But if it must be that I go out and go somewhere, maybe I would like to go to Café Wertvoll, and I would sit there with my laptop or with a friend, and I would just get some coffee. So I would do that.
And in winter?
Yeah, so I like Oberstadt and Elisabeth's Church because we will have Christmas market around them. And then, you can go there, have some fun with your friends. And also I love Steinweg. It's a street which goes to Oberstadt. And in winter you can see like small Christmas tree just lining up in the street. And that's so beautiful. And I really love it.
It's true. There is also one Christmas market on top like in Oberstadt.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been there?
Never.
No?
No.
There is like a bigger one. There is one
Mhm.
in the Elizabeth Church, and there is one on the hill, and
Okay.
it's a bigger one.
I miss them.
It's okay.
The Christmas markets are often very, very overloaded and very expensive and this and that. So I'm not such a big fan. But 1 or 2 times in winter, I go to the Marktplatz and I just drink the traditional Glühwein and I eat the Bratwurst. So yeah, I do my role, there. So
But don't forget, if the weather is too cold or rainy outside, there are a lot of indoor options to spend your free time with pleasure. For example, go to the local theater or join a sport course in the university. Also, you can go skating in the ice palace or have dinner date with your roommates. Or just do what all students do in their free time. Study. Okay, I'm just kidding. But you can surely have a cozy learning session in our beautiful library. And once the summer is there, you can also enjoy lots of outdoor activities like hiking, riding your bike, or having a picnic in the beautiful old botanical garden. Where do you guys like to go when it's warm?
Oh, Affelerwiese. I really like Affelerwiese.
in summer when it's warm, I like to go to the Landberger, like coast of the Lahn. As many people do, I guess, and to make a picnic there maybe, and also on the Landtreppe, like the stairs besides the river. So I really, I pretty much spend my time there when I go for a walk or meet with a friend in the summer. And or maybe just sit outside in some cafe in the Oberstadt, for example, Café Felix or Café Barfuß. They have a really nice terraces and you can sit there and just drink some cocktails. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I like going out for a walk to old botanical garden. And also I like Schlossgarten. But the thing I love is the Riverside Cafe. It's called Ufa Cafe. And yeah, I love having ice cream or coffee there sometimes, get the boat. And I also want to try out water park, but I've never tried it. Yeah.
Water park.
Yeah, water park. There's a pool. It's close to Uni Stadium.
Aquamar.
Aquamar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also in Niederweimar, there is a sea, artificial sea. I don't know how to say, but you can also go there and swim.
There are a lot of events organized by our university as well. For example, Sportdies, summer fests of your department, and of course parties. One of my favorite things to do in summer is just to meet up with your friends and play badminton together. But you can also go play beach volleyball in the stadium or rent a paddle boat or just simply prepare for a night marathon that takes place every June, I think. Yeah. But let's say you are new to Marburg and you don't have that many friends. Where do you go to socialize?
Yeah, generally at cafe or bars, clubs, even on the street. Also, University Stadium. Because Marburg is really rather small city, so people are connected really closely, and also people are so friendly. So I think place doesn't matter, but like anywhere you can get friends to each other.
No, I'm a very big fan of the events that university organizes itself. It could be, I don't know, international event or other events. For example, there is one. You go randomly to different houses with a group and then you cook together and then even you rate other people. I don't know. I don't know the name of the event, but that's also
Marburg
cool.
kocht.
Marburg kocht,
I think.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the events from uni.
I would say Bierwerk, because each time that I was there, like each time we had any type of gathering, we went afterwards in Bierwerk and we drank some beer and we talked a lot. Like it's a good place to just chill and relax and talk. And there is also karaoke night every Monday. So if you go there on Monday and also sing some karaoke, I think it's a really nice bonding experience with your friends.
Another great opportunity to socialize and meet new friends is the orientation program in the beginning of your studies in Marburg. And if you want to know more, check out our episode about it. Also, you can participate in language tandems, for example, to meet both locals and other international students and improve your German skills, which is quite good. Okay, so now you went all out, saw a lot of things and met a lot of people. For those of us who are more introverted, where can we go for just relaxation?
Yeah, so I like the old botanical garden, which is in front of the library. I love birds, so I just watch birds and chill. And also I like Philipps-Universität. And yeah, sometimes I play frisbee with my flatmates, just like sit by the river, watch swan, eating something. Yeah, it's so relaxing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Maybe in the Schlosspark, like in the park near the castle, you can take a really nice walk there, and there are also really nice chairs and the places where you can just, lay down and enjoy the nature, read a book. So I would say Schlosspark is a really nice place to relax. And also the Botanic Garden.
Yeah.
I also...
Which one?
The older one. I haven't been actually to the new one. I don't know, like I studied there at the Marburger. I have all my classes there, but I have never been to the new one. But the old one is really nice. I also had some picnics there with my friends. So in summer, in a good weather, it's also a really nice place to relax.
It depends on the weather and the season. I like to go out and I like to take a walk. For me, it's really relaxing to walk and to take a deep breath. I also see friends of mine, they do yoga in Philipps-Universität, and I really find it also relaxing.
It's a long way to Philipps-Universität. Okay.
That's the fun of it.
The question that also interests me the most is, have you been able to discover a new hobby here in Marburg? Something that you especially enjoy doing in your free time?
No, but if one would describe connecting to the flatmates in different activities as a hobby, then yes, because like I live with 39 people, as said, and we have really nice evenings sometimes, and we also have this Wednesday guests where we listen to a lecture from somebody from the university, and then we have a supper together and discuss the things. So if that's can be called a hobby, then yes. But otherwise, like I have always played piano. Maybe I rediscovered it in Germany because I had a pause in Georgia after I graduated school. Then I didn't play much, but here I rediscovered it again, and I also played to some of our different events. And yes, so I can say I rediscovered piano and the castle life, I would say, as a hobby. Yeah,
Castle life.
the castle life.
Oh, I discovered many things in Marburg, yes. Clubbing, going to discos is definitely my hobby now. Going out for a cup of coffee is definitely one of my others. I always wanted to draw. What is the name of the activity? But you draw on different things, a plate or
ceramics?
Cup. Yeah, ceramics. I always wanted to do it because I enjoy drawing, but I never did it. I think when I do it, that's gonna be also one of my hobbies.
100%. 100%. This is so my hobby now.
Yeah, I saw what you did with yours. That's really cool, yeah.
I started liking hiking and going out for a walk because nature in Marburg, building in Marburg, people in Marburg, it's so beautiful and it's so relaxing. And when I was in Japan, I was totally an indoor person, so if there's no reason, I won't go out. But now here in Marburg, without any reason, I can go out and just have fun.
Oh, how cool! As I said before, for me, I discovered a ceramic painting where you just choose a dish, like a cup or a vase, and you just paint it the way you like. So then in the end, you have your own personalized cup, for example. That's quite nice. Okay, so the last question would be, are there any tips or secret places you would want to share with our listeners?
There is a golf place. It's also very fun to go with friends and play golf in Marburg. That's something I do with my boyfriend, and it's really fun. The problem is it's not that fun when you do it with a group of people, because the place is very small and they don't have enough equipment. Yeah, but I really like the place. It's beside Aquamar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll give you a tip to live in Marburg is to not be afraid to jump into the stores in Marburg. Because, for example, in Marburg, there is a cafe which totally looks like a bookstore. But if you go in and walk for a while, it's a cafe by the river. And also, there's one shop right next to the hot house. It's a shop where you can see many American shirts, also like vintage vinyls, archives from Der Spiegel or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see so many things which are so interesting. So yeah, if there's something which pokes your heart, then just go into it.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
I'd also say, like, one of my favorite, I think there is a cafe that's not that popular and people don't usually talk about it, but it's called Feta.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like where Shooters is, this club. If you just go a little bit further, like the last building, it's called Café Feta, and from the street it just looks like a house. Like, you might think that people live there, but if you go in, this is a very big cafe with classical music that is played live. There are like desserts. There's a very beautiful view. And I feel like this is such a classy and beautiful place, and that you don't necessarily see.
Infobox.
Okay, these are just a few examples of the many free time activities available in Marburg. Whether you're seeking adventure, culture, or relaxation, Marburg has something to offer for everyone to enjoy their leisure time. Join us in enjoying the historical town of Marburg, visiting the sites and the museums. Experience the bar culture, the meeting point for all students. From outdoor activities, sports and summer events, to cozy cafes, cinemas, and theatre for rainy days, there is something for everyone, no matter the weather. By going out in Marburg, you can explore a lot of new hobbies and find lots of new friends. And tips for socializing: join the orientation program or mentoring program or the language tandem. And I'll just see you around in the lively lanes and green spaces of Marburg. Bye!
This has been another episode of We Take You Places, the podcast for international students at the University of Marburg. For more episodes, videos, and much more, check out our university website at www.uni-marburg.de. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.